I have been to Arugambay a few times but never on my motorcycle, and it was a special trip for me, so it made a really great impact on my life. This decision was tough as I had a financial struggle at that time, so I wasn't so sure if I should spend the money or save it. But like a miracle, I got a job from one of my previous clients, which required me to travel to the south first. I still wasn't sure if I should spend that paycheck on a clueless road trip. It was this insecurity of not having enough work in the near future. But once I got the paycheck, I said, "F it, I'm leaving. Whatever happens, happens." I was excited but more anxious as it was my first time riding more than 200 kilometers, and instead of 295 kilometers it took me 304 kilometers to reach as I lost the way a few times due to bad GPS connectivity. My anxiety topped up with the fear of encountering elephants as these roads go through wildlife sanctuaries.
So right now I am riding in between a national park. How amazing.
But fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't see a single elephant. It took me 7 hours to reach Arugambay, and I was very determined. I was so proud that I made it this far by myself for the first time, especially with my overthinking mind. Arugambay is one of the most famous surfing destinations all around the world and attracts many surfers during the dry season. But it can be explored all year long as it is home to a wide variety of wildlife and renowned yet neglected Asian places. So this time I was more curious to explore them, and more than everything, my initial goal of visiting Arugambay was to ride off-roads for the first time. So I joined Billy, my buddy in town, on one of his motorcycle expeditions in the wild. Billy has a B&B called Hakuna Matata, so he offers these tours as he has a great passion for nature and wildlife. In fact, as a ritual and out of respect, he doesn't eat meat on days he goes to the jungle.
Jackal. Come quick.
Switch it off. This is fun. Off-road, motherfuckers. Arin. Isra. Jackals. Ooh. Deer.
It was unable to capture close-ups of animals as my both cameras were not good at zooming. But when I started riding in the wild, I actually didn't care much about the animals. I cared more about the ride. Animals was just a bonus for me.
When you guys went that
Every 2 weeks.
so I thought you
Yeah,
because I saw
yeah, you know.
Yeah, you have the scooter for this motor.
Motorbike, yeah.
yeah. And I don't have somebody that's also a
Yeah, that's also fun.
Yeah.
And you can go off-road, I guess, right?
yeah, but if I do too much, I will burn my
Oh,
clutch
yeah,
fins.
you will go.
I believe you meet many great people when you are traveling solo, and when you travel, you spontaneously attract people with the same vibe. People who understand you and people understand your journey.
Wood apple. Wood apple. Yep.
These people had no idea what it was, as they are only common in Sri Lanka.
Oh, wow.
And I would never recommend eating raw wood apple, at least without added spices. But watching them was fun, so I didn't want them.
Try. Sour, yeah.
It's like something with teeth.
You will feel it when you brush today.
Do horses eat that?
I'm not sure they did.
The main challenge of this ride was riding in the sand, as neither mopeds nor my motorcycle had off-road tires. Not sure about the others, but I enjoyed it so much.
This is a tough one. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
This, I believe, the best part of the whole journey. We saw 13 elephants at one spot.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
And this is the exact moment that I felt my decision to come here was right. And it was meant to be.
Oh, shit.
This day didn't go as planned, reminding me life is all about twists and turns. So I parked my motorcycle away from my accommodation, as there's no way to take the bike over this broken bridge. And I noticed my bike was moved from the place I parked it yesterday.
I feel like somebody moved my my bike.
As I got close, I realized that somebody had snatched my side mirrors, probably last night.
Shit.
I was pretty upset, as this had never happened to me, and I do get very upset when something happens to my motorcycle. I overthought for a while, and I was sure there's nothing I could do. Thankfully, it was just the side mirrors, not the entire bike. Arugambay overall is a safe place, and like in any other country, there are scumbags in Sri Lanka too. So I'm not surprised. So I started my day anyway. First, I went to teach a Muay Thai class.
Hi. Emily?
Yeah, I'm a Muay Thai instructor too. And this was the first time I got the chance to teach in the Southeast. This covered a little bit of my expenses and made me hang around a bit longer in Arugambay. Later, I went to the town to buy new mirrors, as it is illegal to ride without side mirrors on the road. After all this drama, I joined Billy for a canoe safari in the Panama Lake. but it also didn't go as planned. The wind was too strong to go on a canoe, so it was dangerous, especially in a lake full of crocodiles. But something didn't leave us without a surprise.
Alright, Billy told us like there's a dead elephant.
So there had been a fight between two male elephants and one got killed. Elephants are very territorial, especially the lone male elephant. I'm censoring here as the bladder was cut by the rangers. Due to gas buildup in the body, it could explode. It was a great day full of good and bad surprises. In life, everything is a lesson. The more you learn lessons, the more you become mature in life. And I believe exploring outdoors outside your comfort zone teaches you a lot. From this day onwards, I only did solo journeys by myself. On this day, I went to two Asian places that are connected to each other, and the history was impressive.
Oh, how are you? How are you? It's been a while ever since I pet a dog or a cat. I don't have food for you guys. I didn't know you guys are here.
No, nothing to eat, nothing to eat. These buggers.
These guys, they think I have some.
Hey, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. That's naughty. That's naughty. That's my mic connection, dude.
These buggers are really cute. Also a little bit annoying. But yeah, still cute.
This temple was built by a sub-king in the 2nd century who ruled the southeast part of Sri Lanka. He built this in memory of finding his life partner at this spot. He was impressed with her bravery when she willingly sacrificed her life to the sea to stop the raging waves of the ocean that almost sank her kingdom forever. She was the daughter of the sub-king who ruled the southwest part of the Sri Lanka, who committed a great sin by boiling a monk alive. People and the soothsayers believed the ocean was furious due to her father's bad deeds and forced him to sacrifice his daughter. But, like a miracle, she was alive.
Every time I get excited and impressed by these places.
This is the other temple that was built by the same king, as this was the place they got married. I was more impressed by this temple as it wasn't renovated and most of it was in ruins.
These are named as Pabbata Vihara. So Pabbata Vihara means made out of natural rock formations. So they merge the rock formations and then they make the building. So the photos are coming very well. So this time I'm more focused on the photos. I don't know, it's kind of a vibe, you know. Yeah, and I guess I came at the right time. The golden hour, super beautiful.
I do get a strange and mysterious feeling when I visit these kind of Asian places. I don't know, it's quite hard to explain the feeling. I always wonder how things would have been back then, how people were living here and what kind of people lived back then. And then another surprise.
I spotted an elephant.
The temple is in the middle of Lahugar sanctuary, so these kinds of visits are usual. I was scared to get close, but the people and the monk assured me to get close. For your information, this is a wild elephant, not a tamed one.
Bro, it was crazy, man. It was very unexpected experience for me. Wow. Don't get too close, don't feed them. But this elephant, as they said, they know the elephant. So they were calling by his name. He has a name, Raja. He usually comes to the temple for fruits because sometimes people bring fruit, you know. Not for them, but for for the ceremonies and stuff. Monkey. Easy boy. Oh, this one is the worst. The badass. These are kind of alright. That's another elephant. Look at that. 4 elephants.
Things were getting better and better, and I started to love Arugambay more this time. Above all, I started to love myself and exploring alone. My love for life transcended. This whole journey made me do and experience many things for the first time,
My first time, I'm going towards the north.
and I believe this is my most favorite day of all. I wanted to explore Koh Maori, a surfing beach located north of Arugambay. But suddenly a familiar name caught my eye on the map, Tirukkovil. I had no idea what it had to offer, so I decided to go there instead of Koh Maori.
Wow. Look at these roads, man. Man, just think, these areas were filled with LTTE. There was war here, man. There was war here for 30 years. For 30 years. Something very funny happened. As you can see, there's one crocodile, and there were 3, and I wasn't recording it. Man, incredible, incredible. But I took some photos. Look at this scenery.
Tirukkovil means God's temple, and turns out it's a very famous place for Hindu festivals, as there are many Sri Lankan Hindu people. Even seemed like there was a ceremony a day or 2 back as the roads were decorated.
நீ அதை கடை கறி
என்னோட
இல்ல நீ இல்ல நீ அங்க நில்லு ஓடுது
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
This is also a fishing village. I'm pretty sure many would not consider this place when traveling in the southeast. Well, it's better that way.
Yeah, the people are super nice, very friendly. And I guess these are abandoned houses from the war time. It's a very beautiful beach.
This beach was super cool and almost empty. As an introvert, I loved it so much.
I am so...
The day was coming to an end. I was heading back before I encountered any wildlife, and it was an amazing ride back.
From the first time I was trying to come here, I was kind of scared. I mean, this is a sacred place. Honestly, I love this. I feel the spirituality here, honestly. But also when I listen to people, oh, be careful, there's this and that, I kind of get nervous and it doesn't really feel good, you know. But somehow I made it. No worries. So there are some foreigners here. Yeah, listen to the people, take their tips, but also follow your instinct. Instinct is when you're not sure, that's the best time to do it.
This is another day I had to fight with the fear in my mind and overthinking. I visited this anciently significant forest monastery and a rock complex in Panama, named Kudumbigala, located in the middle of the sanctuary we visited the other day.
This is the only cylindrical stupa in Sri Lanka.
I didn't eat meat on this day following Billy's words, and also as a common ritual Sri Lankans follow when they go to a sacred place.
I didn't expect to see the sea like this. Wow. And can you see this? The lagoon. It also goes to the sea from there. This is amazing, man. I'm not sure where Arugambay is, maybe over there.
The fear was because Billy told me he had a bad time climbing down. Well, it wasn't too bad. It depends on the person, I believe. And Billy's dad told me to climb down before sunset, as the place is visited by elephants, leopards, and even sloth bears. Yeah, you should be more scared of sloth bears than the other two animals. Anyways, all went well, and I also wanted to challenge my fear. In life, I believe we are either worried or anxious all the time. All this because of not being able to live in this very moment. This moment is very short, yet we tend to fear of the future or worry about the past. The golden hour of the day treated me well as I was riding back, and I was very grateful.
Holy fuck, holy fuck. Man, there's a wild buffalo. Very aggressive. Honestly, my heart got stopped, man. I first saw it like an elephant running towards me. Wow. Wow. Did you guys see the elephant? I went a little bit inside, but I saw only the back part of it. There were some people a little bit closer, and the lagoon over there were like a lot of pelicans and stuff, and also like crocodiles. Also, like on the same way, I saw like 4 deer, like with the horns. Yeah.
And then the sunset,
Incredible.
like saying goodbye to me. Yeah, after 9 days of staying, I decided to leave Arugambay. My intention was to go further north towards Jaffna, but I was not so sure. I also wanted to go back home. I left that decision to be taken the day I'm leaving, which is the day after tomorrow.
Okay, so far this is the best sunset I saw in Arugambay. Oh, yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
I decided to head home. I took my leave early in the morning with a heavy heart, feeling sad to leave all this beauty and the people behind. I know, traveling has its ups and downs, and while I can always go back to Arugambay, this journey became particularly heart-touching. I'll tell you why at the end.
So yeah, this is Logal Oya. It connects to the Mahavali River from there and from there. The Mahavali River is the longest river in Sri Lanka, 335 kilometers.
It took me almost 12 hours to reach home. I stopped at many places as I was too tired to continue, and it was more slower on the curvy roads. Though my mind told me to stay one night somewhere, I kept riding. But this ride was wonderful as it was a scenic route through the mountains. And obviously, this was my first time riding on this road, and it was gorgeous. And to my surprise,
wow.
I didn't know there's a place like this in Sri Lanka.
Yep, I'm gonna take a photo. It looks like New Zealand.
Well, after riding through gorgeous landscapes, I am in Kandy, home to the temple of Lord Buddha's tour relic. And as it is the center point of Sri Lanka, it becomes one of the busiest cities. And this is it, the end of a great adventure. I am speechless while I am writing this now. I can't put this feeling into words. As in the book, The Alchemist, when you want something, the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Yes, it was true. If I hadn't taken a 304-kilometer journey all the way to Arugambay, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have met the amazing people I met, shared my journey with them, or gotten to know Billy and his family more deeply. They wouldn't have treated me like their own. Honestly, most days I got to eat with them, which saved me more money. And Billy also helped me with my rent for the house I stayed in, which I didn't expect.
When it's all over.
Life is wonderful when it's full of great surprises. So, Arugambay, I love you. I love you to the moon and back. And I will see you again, as 9 days are not enough to explore all the beauty you hold. And guys, go for it. Never wait for the right moment. Here and now is the perfect moment. Life is short, go out there and explore. Do what you love doing. Take that bus, cruise or train you always wanted to take. And see where life gonna take you. You don't need a destination. The journey itself is your destination. Sometimes you just gotta do it and see where life takes you.
When it's all over.